like to talk a little bit about arches and arch height. So some people that feel like if their feet are flat, they feel like they're not functional, so they need to create strength there. So they say that they're flat-footed. And some people have really high arches and they're more rigid and they might have problems associated with it. Doesn't matter what your arch height is. Okay, some people think that it's a really big indication as to why they have pain somewhere, which it can. We're not all carbon copies of one another. So the biggest thing you want to kind of address is, do you move where you need to move? And everybody ranges in the amount that they move, right? That's the whole flexible jointed people versus stiff jointed people. So when your foot is a little bit more rigid, you want to make sure that you have some flexibility, but especially stability. So whatever ability your foot has, you want to have support in that. If you're a little bit more flat-footed and you tend to fall in, well, you want to have stability in that falling in too. So a rigid foot can become, if it becomes more rigid, so if you have a high arch, and again, you can have a high arch and have a flexible foot. So the thing is, you don't want it to become this jarring motion. You want to still have some mobility within that high arch. When it comes to flat foot, it's the same thing. You don't want to be smacking like this and not having that support. So in my opinion, it doesn't really matter what your arch looks like. Do you have the support you need in your foot, the mobility that you need, and then does the areas above it support what you're trying to accomplish in your foot?